The start of the British Touring Car Championship 2024, and it's freezing. I'm about half an hour away from Donington Park. It's Saturday morning, it's 7:30. I've been on the road for about 2.5 hours. Let's go and take some photographs and chat some crap. Well, here we are then. And today I felt a bit posh. I thought, yeah, you can park up the other side where the media thing is, but I thought, no, park at Starkey's. And I'll show you my plan a little bit later, because yes, I am anal enough that I have planned out the 6 British touring car sessions and a couple of other sessions to be at particular parts of the track at particular times for particular races across the 2 days, and it will all go wrong. It always does. But I figured, you know, I'll get me lunch here and I'll have a view for some of the support races and get a lot of the outside of the track done today and the inside done tomorrow. Let's go and get a media bib. It's just after 8 o'clock. Might be the end of April, but it's a bit nippy. There's a few people out having a ride. I think just over an hour away from the first action on track, which is the Legends, which I probably won't be shooting. In this part down here, kind of like turn one down the Crane Curves is where I'm planning on shooting the first session. And I'll put a map up of where I'm going to be and when, if I remember. Thing is, I'm not allowed to film any on track action or pit lane action or grid action. That's for broadcasters, championship teams and drivers only. It's an empty pit lane for now, with not much going on. The drivers and the driver briefing. Let's go and see what that's all about. Red zone, you're not out shooting the red zone. Track's not live, so head through here, past the red zones, and then from there start red gate and work down to the old hairpin, half-hour session. Indeed. free practice one started at Redgate on the outside, worked down through the graded curves, and got some photographs, as you can see. Naturally, what I'm here for. I lingered too much up towards Redgate for a 35-minute session, to be honest. I didn't aim to get down to the old hairpin, because you can't from trackside. One of the access gates is you can't actually get past unless you're very thin and you dip under it, and I am not built for that. Shot most of it with the 600mm lens on it, and it was weird for me just getting back. I think it's because I'm so tired. I just didn't feel the vibe. I think the lowest I shot was a 1/30th. It just wasn't working. Mainly around the 200-300s. Then I came and did some Formula 4 down at the old hairpin, trying some low shutter speeds, just to try and get into the groove. I mean, I have done stuff this year, some club racing, some TCR and Btcc testing, but I think it's the tiredness. Aye, fucking knackered. So, what I was saying about my plan for the day, and let's see if it works out, eh? The idea is FP1 from Redgate down to near the old hairpin, FP2 from the old hairpin along to the bridge just here. I can't shoot the cars on track, which is fair enough. Qualifying, I'm planning on McLean's Coppice. And then because I've decided to park at Starkey's, it makes it easy to get back to the car. Tomorrow I'll be doing the races closer to the pit lane so I can get interviews and whatnot, and I'll be parking the other side, and if it's as wet as what it seems like, I want to be able to get back to the car quicker over there. Race 1 I'm planning on the outside of the chicane, race 2 on the inside of Redgate, and race 3 kind of inside the hairpin, which isn't obviously being used because the national layout, something like that. Anyway, next up, after I've hit FP2 down there. Really me, I've had a nap, about half an hour, with the radicals throughout qualifying. No disrespect to the radicals, they are fun to watch on the day, but I'm here for 2 run cars, and I'm knackered from getting up early this morning. Weather's not looking too grand. Bit cloudy, not my favourite type of light to shoot in, because I'm a crap photographer. That first session I shot about 2,000 pictures, far too many really. I've got this habit of just machine gunning. Didn't want to miss any action, do you know what I mean? I'm absolutely knackered. I've been slowing down the shutters so I take less photos, and I'm gonna have to use some deodorant, I'll tell you that. Bloody hell, good job I've packed some. The minis are out now, they've just had a bit of a red flag. Gonna go down to the old hairpin and catch cars going in, then I'm gonna move around for the touring cars. And then it's lunchtime and I'll come back here to the car and have my lunch. It'll just be sandwiches, which is something that I like. Do you like? If you do like, press like and subscribe, of course. Here then, lunchtime. Sandwiches. What kind of dead pig? But not hot, cold dead pig. Fresh from Germany, but not so fresh that it's still alive. Right then, what do we have over here? That's the view from the car. The usual suspects. Started with the big lens, went to the small lens. Lots of different speeds, moved along slowly. Stand down at the old hairpin and seeing the different lines that have been taken into the right hander there and on exit, and you can really see the front runners, the Ingram, Cook, Sutton, Hill, etc., Huff, with all of his international experience. They were getting two wheels across the white line that demarcates the edge of the track, whereas a lot of the other drivers were just getting two over. They were just biting that bit more, and they were biting a bit more on exit. And De Leon was doing exactly the same, and considering that car came out this morning, for the most part trundled around, giving people the idea of, oh, here we go, it's some kind of... I'll let you think the end of that sentence. But I spoke to him at the TCR roundup Ransack a couple of weeks ago, and he said he was going to be here. They were going to be there for Major Day, and they were going to be on it. And when I mentioned it to a few people, you can imagine the response. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And I'm over the moon for the lad. He's come out and he's absolutely smashed it for what they've done. Absolutely brilliant performance. I didn't see that coming. I did wonder what things were going to be like shooting with the smaller field. You can't really tell a difference from a photographer's perspective. Okay, there's a little bit more field spread and a little bit more space, but apart from when there was a little bit of... it started spitting, it didn't shower. A couple came out on wets, which, well, over this side of the track was not necessary. Lost the thread of what I was saying. Talking a load of balls as usual. Anyway, I'm going to have my sandwiches. I'm going to head up to the paddock. A couple of people to talk to, have a wander around there. I don't know if I'll film anything. And then the plan is to be up at McLean's and Coppice, and there's a new red zone at McLean's, kind of around the area where Dan Camish went off last year. And it's not surprising really, because it's a bit of a scary corner if a car goes off there. It'll be food time, drink time. Not exactly spectacular, is it? I could tell you what happened in qualifying. I was absolutely knackered through it. I didn't blog, because I just couldn't be bothered. It was biting cold. And frankly, I've just watched it on the old YouTube. And there's no point going through who did what. If you're watching this, I think you know what happened in it. Looked okay on YouTube, didn't it? Trackside, however, not my cup of tea. For the first time out, it's a thumbs down from me, but it might get better, might get tweaked, but that's that. It's only like 8:30. I've ate rubbish. I'm absolutely knackered. Got to be up early because Donington's notorious queuing. It looks like it's going to be an absolute chucky down day tomorrow with lots of rain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an early night. I'm going to stop blabbering on, play some photos and some more photos and some video stuff. Good night. What a shit view. And it's pissing down. Hotel update. Football fans next 2 doors down fighting, pissed up, being arseholes at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't get sleep. Even I'm not daft enough to go and try and sort that out. And then, on the other side of the corridor, about 4 o'clock, got woke up again. if she's making them kind of noises, I can tell you it's fake. So mate, when you've been getting happy there, it's been a fucking lie. What a shit room, what a shit hotel, and shit people. Hope they all fucking die. Well, that was a bit of a wet start of the day. I'm in the car park having my lunch at 10 to 3. First race was off late. I'm not going to go through all the bar and stuff, but here's some photos for you. Obviously spent a lot of time walking around the park. I should have filmed it, but because it was so wet, I put my filming equipment away and didn't until just as the cars were going to the tracks. But half the stuff I couldn't have put online anyway. So yeah, so went the inside of the last chicane and got a lot of vanilla shots, just like qualifying yesterday. But I thought it was going to be a right downer of a day, but that's comes to thanks to the Coca-Cola company. When it says Coke, it means this type of Coke, not the other type. Brought to you by Maltesers. Extra big bag. And Skips. What else? I've had me McDonald's, I've had me Greg's, this, that and the other. But yeah, it's been a bit of a pisser with the weather. Day's got away a bit late. Things are going to be a bit rushed. The plan that I had just shot to pieces. Some of the places I want to shoot. If I didn't have a hole in my shoe, I'd bloody well go there. But I have got a hole in my shoe, so I'm not. So, I don't know. The last race I'm going to shoot close, and it'll not be brilliant, but I'm going to shoot close to the pit lane and get back. I haven't went doing my journalism job. I haven't bothered with that today because things are so tight. Good chats with some people from the TCR world as well as from British Touring Car world. So yeah, it's you know, hit and miss. Managed to get a lot of garagey, pit laney, paddocky type shots. And of course, it was 15 laps under safety car. So shooting on the inside of the chicane, trying to get along. It was, once the racing started, I think there was only about 7 or 8 laps, so didn't get much chance of variation. It was more shooting in bankers. Yeah, that's it. We'll just get on with it, man. Just get on. Finish this grub, go out. Race 2 should be starting, and then it's a bit of a break. But that's a 20-foot. Aye, you don't care because you're just watching a fucking video. Yeah, aye, whatever, bollocks. There we are, 7:15. Racing's done for the day. It's the plane taking off up there. DHL. My camera's been playing up, I think. I'll have to have a look into that. But there you go. I've got to do my journalism job now.